Before cameras, we trusted the cracks in pottery and dust on sculptures as proof of history itself. A fingerprint from the human hand that time had touched. These flaws weren't mistakes, but marks of origin. Like scratches running through film celluloid, whispering secrets about its making. But authenticity is fickle when it becomes desirable enough to be replicated. It ceases being evidence and starts acting as product. The algorithm takes note, not to preserve the real, but to profit from the look of it. What was once proof of the human touch, the tremor in a signature, the ink bleed on paper, is now an aesthetic feature to be sold. Instagram's film grain filters don't preserve authenticity. They weaponize it. They offer not nostalgia, but convenience. Trading decades of analog process for milliseconds of digital pretense. The same goes for MIDI. Humanization, tools that add jitter and randomness into robotic beats. The algorithm doesn't learn from us by observing humanity, but by selling its illusion. This isn't just about aesthetics. It's a shift in power. Systems that can fake authenticity don't need to know the truth. They only need to guess how we expect it to look. The aura Walter Benjamin warned would wither under reproduction is now being mass produced and sold back to us as heritage, craftsmanship, soul. Authenticity has stopped being about origin and started being about optics. A performance for viewers who've been trained not to ask where something came from, but what emotion it can sell.
Detection tools in AI security are only as effective as their ability to adapt to evolving.
We built systems to detect fake art, then taught them how to paint it better. Now algorithms generate handwritten letters with simulated spelling errors and social media personas that cry about lost dogs in the style of a grieving Gen Z college student. These are not failures, they're features. Every detection tool we create becomes another training dataset for AI fakers who learn from our mistakes what makes authenticity legible to humans. When detection systems become just another dataset, we lose a crucial battleground for truth. The public is left with two options: either to distrust everything or trust nothing at all. This isn't about misinformation as much as it's about the collapse of discernment itself, where authenticity becomes whatever an algorithm says it should be, and no one can say why.
This machine has been made completely automatic, so that it is not necessary to have an operator touch the keys. The keys are actuated by a tape perforated in code.
Roland Barthes called it the miracle, a reality from which we are sheltered. He was talking about photography, of course. But what happens when even that having been there can be faked? These days, AI doesn't just replicate faces or voices. It builds entire worlds with the uncanny authority of memory. The photograph once claimed authenticity by virtue of its impossibility to lie. Now it lies on demand and we let it. Just this week, a movie titled Dreams of Violets was announced as fully AI generated. It cost $2,000 to make. The director says it's the future. Let that sink in. An algorithm built a cinematic artifact with all the emotional weight and ambiguity we once reserved for human expressions. This is not just mimicry. It's a calculated simulation of what makes us trust art, history, even each other.
If you learn decimals and simple arithmetic in the classroom, if you like to work with your hands, if you like to make things, if you are not afraid of oil, grease, and dirt.
Neil Postman warned that in technopoly, machines don't just process. They interpret our lives through numbers and light signals. When 8 green lights blink, we're told someone is telling the truth. What's lost in this translation? Intuition, doubt, nuance. The very things that make human judgment feel real. If a machine can tell you who to trust by counting blinks, then all that remains of faith is its shadow, digitized and sold back to us as certainty. The erosion of sacred knowledge doesn't come with a bang, but through subtle shifts. We let machines decide who is creative, who is balanced, and what kind of life is good. When every idea must be quantifiable to have value, the line between belief and data collapses. This isn't just efficiency. It's an extinction event for mystery itself. If authenticity can be manufactured in a loop, then what happens when the fakery becomes indistinguishable from itself? The final irony. Our tools for detecting fake become just another layer of artifice. In this world, trust is no longer something earned. It's trained into models that mimic the look and feel of sincerity. And if trust can be coded, then perhaps belief itself has reached its end state as well, compacted into algorithms too deep to question.